Totally. And in, heteronormative relationships, what a man is looking for, whether he realizes it or not, his evolutionary internal chimpanzee wiring is having him scan and look for a leader for his future family. Right? You don't want to be the short-term dating girl where you're just a one-night stand. Well, maybe, and that's fine too. But if you're actually looking for a lifetime partnership, a man is scanning for the woman that can lead his family into the best future. He's looking for a leader. So if you can't even lead this relationship into something based on your vision of intimacy, what use are you? So a lot of my work is helping women realize how and where they're not taking the opportunity and the responsibility for being the visionary leader. They're waiting for someone else to lead. And males display, in the animal world, males display their gifts and their resources, and females choose. Whether you're a penguin or a fox or any mammal, and even in the egg and the sperm, a whole bunch of sperm are courting the egg, and the egg's like, no, 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 yes. It's always the female that chooses, and it's always the female that governs the success of a relationship. A lot of women are like, oh, he left me. Oh, no. And I'm like, girl, if you really wanted that relationship, you would have it right now. Either the woman leaves or she subcontracts it out to the man. And oftentimes women who don't feel worthy or aren't able to find themselves happy in a relationship, a man just looks at that and goes, okay, my job is to help a woman feel triumphant and happy with me. If she's not triumphant and happy, the best way of loving her is to peace out and give her a chance to be with someone else. So it's always up to the woman whether the man stays or goes. So I want women to take back their power and realize that if they want something to happen, they have to create it and they have to lead with their vision. And they have to inspire their partner, not coerce, manipulate, give them ultimatums. You better marry me, shit, or I get off the pot. That doesn't work at all. You have to use feminine leadership, which is more inspirational and motivational and more like a seduction.
Yeah.
If you're the most amazing, safest place on the planet for a man, he's never going to leave. So who would you have to be to become that? That's your development path. Let's get you to be that woman. The reason I'm with my husband wasn't because he was better at loving me than anyone else. Actually, I don't even know if that was true when I met him. He was actually not that great at the beginning. But I knew I could love him better than any woman I could imagine. I had cultivated myself into the kind of woman that could love him, heal his family system, heal his relationship to emotions, help him learn to regulate his nervous system, help him stop using anger and more transparent honesty about his hurt. I was willing to do whatever it takes to help him reach his greatness. And that's what he fell in love with. You don't fall in love with another person. You fall in love with who you get to be around them, who you get to be because of them, through them. So become the most extraordinary woman that you can fathom, and you will then attract the most extraordinary man. And you want to know where someone's self-esteem is, just look at who they're dating. Their self-esteem around relationships. And most of my work is basically helping people raise their self-esteem so that they can attract the highest caliber partner possible.
Totally. And that gets left out of the conversation a lot of the time is, where is your worthiness? Where is your self-esteem? And the fact that you can have that at any age, at any expression, right? Like Regina went through this process in her 60s and is having the best sex and the deepest love and the best partnership of her whole life. And we're like cheering her the fuck on, right? Like it's never too late. You can always go through this process. You can always find your worthiness. You can always find true love.
Or cultivate it. Now, remember with you and Regina, like cultivating your worthiness had a lot to do with supporting you in learning how to love in a way that was exquisite. You would call me up and you go, Annie, you would be so proud of me. He was giving me this issue and he didn't text me back. And here's how I handled it with this elegance and grace. And I knew you would sign your name triumphantly to how you handled that. That's what increases your self-esteem. I tell a lot of my female clients, when you're in the middle of a situation that's difficult, ask yourself, what would the most extraordinary woman in the world do here? Just think about it and then do that, right? This is how you become that version of yourself.